But I guess the greatest editorial that sticks in my mind was the very serious and the same delivery that you did doing the television.
I know what you're going to say.
Editorials was the
Louie.
Louie. Relive that one.
Well, I remember the situation. There was a song called Louie Louie, which went on to become very famous. But at the time, the lyrics were somewhat questionable. And some people were hearing things in the lyrics that weren't really there. And so I just felt, in all fairness, that we ought to do an editorial and give the actual lyrics to Louie Louie. So I read, as part of the editorial, the actual Louie Louie lyrics, which really, in the original lyrics, there was nothing foul, nothing bad. And so, yeah, that was, I knew you were going to bring that one up.
Because I remember seeing some handwritten lyrics from high school kids that were just,
yeah,
they would be notorious today.
Right, right. Well, people were reading things in, too, because it was hard to understand the lyrics on the record. I forget who the artist was at this point. Okay.
And I can remember Joe Dickey and I crossed the Kingsman to the North Little Rock Armory, and you couldn't meet a nicer group of guys. And of course, the very first thing out of our mouth was about the lyrics. You know, what kind of show are you going to do? And they were just very incensed that we would even question their lyrics.
Right.
Just super nice guys. I can also remember that they were traveling from, things like someplace Washington State, someplace way out on the West Coast, and they were driving some kind of vehicle or van or something with a trailer loaded with their equipment, and they broke down in North Arkansas, and we had, Joe and I, had an armory full of kids. I remember Joe had many stuff in every pocket, you know. And, you know, it's showtime and nobody's there. I mean, the performers not there. And the phone rings and they said, we're broken down, but we're going to be there. We'll get there somehow. So we had to stall them for maybe another hour. But sure enough, they showed up and played straight through. They didn't take a break. They didn't stop. Just one song after another. Great bunch of guys, great music, great evening.
That brings to mind another concert that we promoted. I forget who the concert was or who the promoter was, but guy came in and bought time on the radio station, bought time from the newspaper, bought space in the newspaper promoting the concert, and we were all supposed to get paid at the box office at the end of the concert. Well, we showed up at the box office. I'm there to collect, or it may have been Pat Walsh was there to collect. The guy from the newspaper was there to collect, and nobody was there. The promoter had absconded with all the funds. Well, it was probably a couple of months later that we found out this same promoter was doing a concert somewhere in Mississippi, maybe Jackson, Mississippi, or someplace, maybe it was Memphis, I don't know, somewhere else. And so I went to all of the other radio stations, the newspaper, got everybody to sign over to me the rights to what was owed to them. And we put it all together, and it came to probably $8,000 or $10,000, and which was a lot of money back in the 60s. And so we hired a local policeman in the town where this promoter was putting on the concert. And we literally had him, none of this was above the law, but we had him walk into the box office, take all of the money from the box office, and just take it, and sent the money to us, and we all got our money. Probably it was illegal to do what we did, but at that point in time, we really didn't care because this guy was just, he was a bad guy. And so he never came back to Little Rock as far as I know.